Today is day number 74. Leg day, abs, and actually feel pretty sore from yesterday's back day. My traps have not been this sore in a very long time. So, for now on, only doing shrugs with straps. That made the difference. I mean, instead of like 3 sets of like 12 to 15 where my grip kind of got tired, yesterday I did 2 sets of 30. And oh boy, they are tore up. So, that's going to make a big change. I think I'm going to have to break down and spend the $90 for some Versa grips. That way I've got a nice like dumbbell style strap. That's not like the strappy straps because those are a pain in the butt. But with that, today, legs and core. So we are sore. Our glutes, hammies, feel kind of tore up from deadlifts yesterday. Our spine feels a little, compressed, tender, inflamed from the heavy loads. So we'll see how high we go on the hack squat. But if it's a little too aggressive here, we'll go ahead and we'll go to the leg press like we did last leg day and just really work up in those leg presses and see what we can do there. Maybe we can beat that 315 for a top set and see what we can do. Leg day might be pretty simple. Feel a little beat down, but I did a scoop and a half of pre today instead of 1 scoop. See if that extra, 150 milligrams of caffeine helps. But let's get into these things and see what happens. I can tell you everything feels super tight. Holy cow. That's going to do that for hack squats. We worked up to 220. Very adequate. I feel a bunch of blood already into the quads. The downside of these is the angle it puts on my knees kind of irritates the right one, which I'm going through a normal path of movement. The issue is I don't have the strength and the mobility built in yet to be comfortable with the knees like way over the toes, which is what happens on the hack squat. When you get all the way down to the bottom, you kind of basically go into like almost a sissy squat, which gets pretty aggressive for what we're doing here. But it's great quad activation. It does like warm everything up, and it does help take some of the load off the spine because yeah, sure, like 70–80% of the weight sitting in this shoulder pad still, but some of it gets put into this back pad that you're pressed into. So it helps create a little bit of extra drive and extra stability, which does help quite a bit. So that's why I like to warm up with these. It makes it simple, but enough times if I'm a little sore or whatnot, then that knee gets a little angry. But it is what it is. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get set up now to do glute kickbacks, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so with leg raises today, instead of going for a bunch of volume, we're going to slow them down, really look for a squeeze, shoot for sets of 8, and see if maybe we could get that 40 pounds nice and solidly done. So we'll go 20, 30, 40, and see how it goes today. I can tell you what, glutes and hams are very sore. I definitely think today is going to be very simple. I think it's going to be hack squats, glute kickbacks, calf raises, then we'll knock out core, and that'll be it today. I don't think we're going to do anything fancy, nothing special, just a squat movement, a glute movement, and a calf movement. And I think that's all we're going to need. Because boy, oh boy, they feel aggressively sore. Oh. Woo! 40 pounds feels crazy that slow. Or it's from deadlifts. One of the two. Maybe both. Maybe both. Whew. My left leg definitely feels much more stable. at least during 20 and 30 pounds. We'll have to find out how it feels under 40. But whew. Ugh. Boy, oh boy. It definitely is feeling better than when we very first started these, because we struggled for like 20 pounds when we first started. So being able to do a 40-pound set, nice and controlled like that, that is progress. So just get better in time and consistency. That is a big thing. It's just coming in and doing it again and again and again and again and missing as little as possible. But with that, I think we'll go ahead and hit calf raises on the hack squat machine today so we can get that extra range of motion. We'll keep them at 220 pounds, so nothing insane. But I'll get you guys moved back around again for them. All right, so standing calf raises. We're going to shoot for, I don't know, probably 2 sets to failure is what I'm thinking here. Whew. Oh, I just punched myself in the ear with the thingy. But, boy oh boy, those little baby calves of mine are on fire. I think what I'll do on the next set is I'll try to do these with 1 foot with this weight, which will theoretically double the force applied on each calf, and we'll see what happens. I'll leave the second foot up here to catch myself, but I'll bend that knee so that way I can only drive with 1 foot and see how that works out. I'm interested to try it this way. I've done a bunch of 1-footed calf raises, with like the barbell and stuff. Those are normally pretty brutal. But I haven't tried it on this yet. Alright, well, we just discovered left leg much weaker than the right. Much, much weaker. But this is also my jacked up ankle. My body is all tore up. I have a jacked up left ankle, kind of jacked up right knee, jacked up left wrist, elbow, delt insertion. Man, it is what it is though. We just keep pushing through it. So, that'll do it for calves for today. I'm going to go ahead and get set up to do cable crunches, and that'll be our core movement for today. And then we'll be able to get on out of here. Alright, so we're going to do good old cable crunches today. Starting out with 70 pounds on the stack. We'll see how these feels. Maybe we'll go up, maybe we'll go down. Yeah, I think we could go up some. If I could stop punching the freaking earbuds out of my ears, that'd be even better. All right. So I went up 20 pounds to 90. Let's see if we can do them. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Woo. Boy, oh boy. Those are heavy. Tell you what. But, first time able to do 90 pounds in like a decade, so I'll take it. Abs are getting a little stronger. So, with that though, that's going to be today's super simple workout, you know? We did 1, 2, 3 hack squat, 3 per leg on glute kickbacks, like 2.5 like combo set on calf raises, 2 sets cable crunches. Feel winded, fatigued, legs have a pump, so I'll take it. Today was simple. That's all we kind of needed to get done today. So deficit's kicking our butt, but I'm thinking I've made some progress. So we'll find out with tomorrow's little check-in video on what we're looking like, but I think we're doing good. So with that, guys, make sure you're working toward your goals, getting your stuff done, and most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.